You're listening to WCSU-iHeart Radio. This is the 91st Street Blues Show with Mr. G and Lady Z. Lady Z.
All right. Thank you, co-host, my favorite, best co-host in the world, Mr. G. We're here, guys, in Studio B, and guess what? My guest has finally arrived. He is none other than the baby boy. Well, no, he's not a boy now. He's a grown, look, handsome man. He's too handsome. I have to contain myself. But anyways, he's here. His name is Joseph Mojo Morganfield, and I want to welcome him to the show. And also, he bought my best girl. She is, and she's not a girl, she's a grown woman, but however, she is none other than Lynn Orman Weiss. Did I say the last name right?
You said it. You can just call me Southside Lynn.
Okay, Southside Lynn. Hey guys, welcome to the 95th Street Blues Show. I know you had a rough time getting here.
Yes, we did. What's up, Chicago? What's up, Chicago State?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Now, we're here to talk about your latest CD and to get a little history about you, Joseph. So
yes,
tell my listening audience a little bit about yourself.
I am Joseph Mojo Morganfield, the youngest son of Muddy Waters.
Oh, wow. How many sons are there?
There's 3 boys. There's Mud Morganfield, Big Bill Morganfield, and then there's me, Joseph.
Now, do they all sing the blues?
Oh, of course. Mud's from the west side of Chicago. He be putting it down. Big Bill's out of Atlanta.
Wow.
So, we got the glow. We got it also.
That is really awesome. That's awesome. So now, how long have you been singing the blues, and what made up your mind to get into it?
I've been singing the blues all my life, to be honest. I was kind of born into it.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to gigs with my father or watch him rehearse, but just playing, singing it and singing along. But as far as professionally, about 2 years I decided to actually go for it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And so what point were you at in your life to say, hey, you know what? I'm just not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna sing the blues, man. I'm gonna do the doggone thing. So what made you in your life at that point decide to do that?
Well, my kids were getting older.
Okay.
So as they were starting to get older, go into college and going through that route, I decided, you know what, I'd rather try it. And even if I failed at this, I wanted to try.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have any regret.
Mm-hmm.
So I can at least say, I tried it. And I before I even got into a studio, I rehearsed. I went to vocal lesson, and it just wasn't overnight. It took a lot of preparation just to get to this point.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good, because now this is your latest CD, right? Mojo Rising.
Rising.
Is this your first one?
It's actually an EP because it only has 4 songs.
Okay.
And it was more like our introduction to the blues world.
Oh, okay. So this is like your introductory.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to hit them again, though, in the summer.
Very good. That is so awesome. Now, I understand that I did a little research on you. Now, I was checking you out.
I didn't do it.
So I understand that you are an ambassador, supporter, and promoter, inductee with the Chicago Blues Hall of Fame. Now, what's all that about?
Oh, that's actually... That's actually where I first met Lynn Orman Weiss at the Blues Awards. Actually, both of my brothers were receiving awards.
Okay.
And I went to support them, of course, and I had the pleasure of meeting Lynn for the first time.
Okay. Was this last year?
Now, this
was 5 years
ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been friends ever since.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes.
And I understand that you studied communications at the University of Northern Iowa.
That is correct. We actually used to play Chicago State in basketball.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Did you hear that, Mr. G?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, we used to put it on, y'all, so no hard feelings.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that.
How'd you do, Joe? How'd you do?
I got mine.
and what did you play?
I played point guard in college.
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Wow. Okay, so now you grew up with this really famous, awesome father. Did you see the picture that I posted on my page?
Yes, I did.
That was my dad and your dad.
That's incredible. I stole that picture, too.
You did? That's totally okay, because I'm saying I really believe they were friends when he was in Chicago, because my father was a cabbie.
Really?
And he drove the checker cab for like 45 years. So he knew all the blues cats.
Incredible, yes.
And he would bring a lot of people to the blues joints to hear, them performing
I'm sure
everything.
they met somewhere in the
Yeah,
chorus. Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
And so I was like, wow. So, this whole interview is for Easy. It's for you, Daddy. Love you. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
And so now, how was it? You said that you used to travel with your father a lot on the road. And how old were you when you were doing the traveling?
That was mostly only in the summers. If it did interfere with school, school always came first. I'm thinking when we were like 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
If it was a local gig, weekend, he let us come.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but as far as going out of state, like anywhere far, then no. He had to be local.
Okay. Now, did you like the blues then? Because, I have some grandchildren that I, at times I bring them to the station and I take them to little blues concerts in the park or whatnot.
Okay.
And they're like bored to death. Were you bored at that young age
No,
of
not
the
at
blues?
all.
Because you hear it all the time, you're like, Dad. No?
No, not at all. It was in the house. I used to listen to my dad's songs and play my guitar, try to match it. And we had guitar lessons at the time. He would play a note, I had to match it.
Cool.
But I just grew up with the blues, listening to it. One of my favorite songs, which I recorded on the EP, it's called Can't Get No Grind.
Oh.
And the story behind that was...
I like that song.
We had, I think I was in 5th grade, either 3rd or 5th grade, and we had a show and tell. So I took a 45 to the school.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was my show and tell. Was God, my dad's 45, can't get no grind.
That's too
True
funny. Well, speaking of your songs here, now, do you write your own songs?
No, actually, the first 2 songs is written by Terry Abramson and Derek Purcell.
Okay.
Yes, those guys wrote me Let's Play Chess and Mississippi Found Me.
Oh,
Yes.
so now who wrote Who's Going to Be Your Sweet Man?
Now, those are 2 cover songs of my father's.
Oh.
Yeah, so we did 2 originals and 2 covers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to listen to Who's Going to Be Your Sweet Man.
I heard
right
that's your
now.
first, your favorite. huh?
That's my favorite. I tell you, you made that song for me. Well, your dad made that song for me, okay?
Yeah, we just tried
And
to
I think
redo
it's
it.
a real lady song, too. It's already queued up in track 3, CD 1. Yes, very good. And so I liked all of the tracks on here.
Thank you.
And I can't wait till you come out with
Wait, let me
additional.
also give my band a shout out.
Okay.
I got a tight band. One of the guys who played with my father is Rick and Maurice Vaughn and Chris Alexander, Mike Flynn, Paul Hanover. We've been playing together. We're actually going to Indianapolis
Really?
next weekend. Yeah, so we're going to throw it
Cool.
down. But without these guys, I wouldn't sound as good as I do.
Okay. Because I saw you a couple of weeks ago at the Quarry.
Yes,
And that
yes,
wasn't your
yes.
band.
No. That was the Chicago Blues All Stars.
Yeah.
Original Chicago.
Yeah,
Yes,
Chicago
yes.
Original, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then, well, you know what? Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is the 95th Street Blues Show at the Chicago State University, WCSU-iHeart Radio. We're going to hear one of these tracks, and the name of it is Who's Going to Be Your Sweet Man. Now, if you're a female, you're
Sweet
going to
man,
love
baby.
this song. Check it out.
It's sweet.
All right. I hope you enjoyed those 2 tracks, guys. You have to go out there and get this, you call it EPA or?
That's an EP. It's like a little taste, a little
EP.
teaser.
Yeah, now they can get it on CD, right? CD Baby?
Yeah, CD Baby right there. You can either get a digital or we can mail one to you.
Very good. Excellent. So now, Lynn, I have a question for you.
Sure thing.
What's this thing all about legacy and his father who was amazing,
Well,
Muddy Waters,
Thank
and everybody loved him. I play him all the time.
Right.
So.
And so do I.
Yeah,
So do I.
that's right.
Sister-
This is my
sister
DJ.
DJ.
Absolutely.
Watch out.
Tell my audience what radio station you're on.
Well, I'm actually on WNUR at Northwestern University and
Woohoo.
WLUW
All right.
at Loyola, and recently I'm doing a little bit with HPK. I may have to come over here and work with you, ladies.
Hey, I would enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Because you are truly my DJ sister and you like to dance and sing. So,
Well,
whenever you want to come down, just let me know.
and what's so important is that we're non-commercial radio stations, so we
Right.
get to play all of Joseph's music. We get
Yes.
to play all of the new releases, or we get to play, the legacy music,
That's
the
right.
traditional music. So that's an
Absolutely.
advantage that we have.
Yes. All right, guys. I hope hope you have enjoyed the show like I have enjoyed the show. Of course, this is your girl, Lady Z, the Blues Lady, and I'm here with my co-host, Mr. G, from the 95th Street Blues Show. You know, we're live, guys, always. Every Friday from 6 to 8 o'clock p.m. at WCSU-iHeart Radio, the 95th Street Blues Show. And again, I want to thank you for, tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed that interview with Joseph Mojo Morganfield and with Flynn Orman Weiss. And they're going to be back whenever they want to come back, guys, because you know what? I gave them the open door treatment. Now, Mr. G, what you got on your mind?
No, I just want to say I enjoyed the show and hope y'all come back again next week. But I will not be here next week. I'm going to shoot this event we're going to have on campus. Again, what's the name of the event?
Oh, it is the, actually, they're having the Blackness event, and that is the Birth into Blackness. This is the Gwendolyn Brooks Black Writers Conference. Guys, you don't want to miss it. Okay, again, it starts, it is next Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 7 o'clock p.m., and it's free, guys. You may have to pay $5 parking, but don't worry about that.
Right.
Because what you're going to get here at this conference is way more, and they're going to have the best food on campus,
Right.
okay? So you don't want to miss this. If you're a writer, if you're thinking about becoming an author, this is the conference you do not want to miss. So I'll be there for a couple of hours. And so if you see me, holla at your girl. Say, hey, Lady Z, how you doing? I love them blues. Okay, so guys, listen, that's a wrap for us. So listen, stay warm, stay safe, love yourself, your community, your neighbors, your family, and we will see you next week.